Next year, Colorado employers will begin deducting money from their employees' paychecks as part of our state's new family and medical leave insurance program.
Now, participation in that program mandatory, but our Andy Koen has learned some large employers are able to opt out. Andy in studio with a closer look for us tonight. Andy?
Yeah, the FAMLI Act is the result of voters passing Proposition 118 back during the 2020 election. Now, as you participation mandatory, however, the law does allow local governments and certain businesses to opt out.
The birth of a baby or a sudden illness or injury can seriously impact a family's finances when an employee has to spend weeks away from work. The Colorado Family and Medical Leave Insurance Act, or FAMLI for short, aims to create a financial cushion for these life events.
This is a really great benefit that the voters of Colorado have told us that they want to see. We're doing our best to roll this out in the way that the statute and the voters asked it to be.
All employers must deduct a portion of their employees' pay and contribute a matching amount to the state-run FAMLI Act program beginning in January. So, for example, someone earning $50,000 a year could expect to pay around $9.38 from their bi-monthly checks, with a matching amount contributed by their employer. The state estimates that employee would receive around $700 a week in benefits.
The statute from there tells us that we need to start receiving those contributions from payroll on January 1st of 2023, which is what we'll be doing. And then we'll begin to offer out benefits starting on January 1st of 2024.
But the statute also lets local governments opt out, and the head of human resources for the city of Colorado Springs told council this week that they should do just that. City employees and utility employees already receive short and long-term disability insurance benefits.
This would simply replicate that and give them a benefit they already enjoy as being an employee of either CSU in the city.
And even if the city opts out, he says employees can still opt in individually.
Both organizational entities are very interested in having an attractive and competitive benefits plan, and we take great pride in considering the employees' points of view. So there's really no takeaway from the employee if they want to participate.
Certain private businesses can also opt out as long as they're currently offering an equal or better benefit. Many small businesses will likely feel the extra burden of this new state-run program. The National Federation of Independent Businesses lobbied against similar proposals at the state capitol before Prop 118 appeared on the ballot.
If an employee has a sick parent or a child or significant other, that should be between the employee and the employer, not for the state to intervene, because what they do is they put a blanket mandate and there's no working around it for either side.
The Department of Labor told us around 40 local governments have already opted out, including the city of Denver. Coyote worries that if this keeps up, the state-run program won't be able to keep its promises.
When you start depleting those paying into the program, now you have to either raise the cost or reduce the benefit.
So you don't anticipate having a higher premium or a lower benefit because there's not going to be as many people in the state of Colorado paying into the program?
I don't anticipate that at this time, no.
Colorado Springs City Council has not yet voted on whether to opt out of the FAMLI Act program. Mr. Sullivan estimates that doing so would save taxpayers and ratepayers almost $2 million a year. The Department of Labor has scheduled public town hall meetings in both Colorado Springs and Pueblo to talk about this new program on Wednesday, September the 7th. Andy Koen, News 5.